Welcome to our usual hovers. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and today I can play for the game Counterpart. Where for 4 years we lived, happily in love with our soulmate, only for his life to be tragically taken away in a car accident. And now we're forced to live with the knowledge that there's an alternate version of us, living in an alternate version of this world, happy, with an alternate version of the love we lost. I used to have dreams about drowning. I would never remember how they start. Just the water, strangely warm, running over my skin like a suffocating embrace. No matter how hard I kicked, the surface always seemed impossibly far away. I would tread until exhaustion, watching the circle of light close above me. But eventually, I would surface, amidst blankets that pulled like satin, though they decidedly weren't. The face of my beloved would swim into view. He'd whisper my name like a secret, there in the darkness of our bedroom, until the sound of the water washed away in it. He'd brew a mug of honey tea and press my hands together until they stopped shaking, and it would make it all go quiet for a moment. That was years ago, but I'm still drowning every day. Living in mourning is a lot like treading water. Stop for a moment and you'll go under. When Jonas died, it was like I started living a life that wasn't mine. How do you keep going without someone you planned your entire life with? I tried to go back to work, to go out, see people again, but I felt like a fake, an imposter. My life was supposed to have him in it, every step of the way. It took me too long to agree to marry him, too long to accept that I could live a life that isn't alone, that I couldn't help but hate myself for wasted time. And now, I was lost. The only thing I wanted was to wake up, to surface in the yellow light of our bedroom lamp again, to breathe in his scent like it was the only thing in the world. But the water washed that away too. Now, I can barely remember what it felt like. Is it dark out already? It's getting cold these days, huh? I try to avoid checking my phone. It's just the same crap all the time. I try to answer when I can, but it's hard. Are you still living by yourself? Don't forget to eat and please call me back. I'm worried. I'm coming over Tuesday to check on you. Call me if you... Damn, man. I just found out. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Anything I can do? Yeah, a few more boxes of stuff that I think he'd wanted you to... When do you think you'll be able to come by? Hi, Alia. Friendly reminder that your utilities payment was due on... I understand. Right now is a very difficult time for you, but there's... So, I don't really do anything anymore. All of it feels like a chore. This was never supposed to be my life. Why bother living it anymore? It was exhausting, fighting the grief every step of the way, from my bed in the morning to the bathroom at night. At least from here, I can pretend the rest of the house isn't empty. That maybe he's still in the kitchen, working on some latest concoction, or holed up in his study on a conference call. Seems these days I do a lot of washing. Like maybe if I try hard enough, I can scrub off the numbness until all that's left is raw pain. Sometimes, I still imagine I can feel his hair, the way his fingers curled up against mine, the feeling of his breath ghosting over my neck. Sometimes, I spend hours playing back old voicemails, 10-second recordings I have saved on my phone, just to remember what his voice sounded like. You know, I can understand the desperation to keep the memories of him so listening to his voice, but I don't think that's going to be helping us long term, is it? That kind of feels like what you do if you're like picking at scabs. Like you're just constantly causing the pain to come back. I don't want to forget that, but it hurts too much to remember. I don't recognize myself these days. I try to do my hair. Sometimes I do my makeup. It's the only way I look human. What a goddamn joke. Ayla. Ayla. What was that? Ayla! Oh God! Now I'm goddamn hallucinating too. Why does my reflection seem different? Oh, you seem to have lost my hoodie. I kept saying it felt like my reflection wasn't quite me. I thought I was losing it, but the more I looked, the more she felt divorced from me, like she had a mind of her own. My brow gel dried up. Ayla! That voice. It could only be. Ayla, come on, are you done yet? I'm in a second. I'm doing my brows. Oh, okay. So that's gonna take like another hour or... Oh, please. You don't want me to look cute for our date? Of course I do. I love you and your brows, but your pasta's gonna get cold. Oh, I'm really losing it, aren't I? What is this? A vision? A memory? It can't be. As much as it hurts to remember the details of every day we shared together, now tainted in this grotesque kind of loss, the pain is too recent to forget. This never happened. Not in this life, at least. Maybe in another lifetime where I got to have the life I was supposed to have. The life I planned with Jonas. A hallucination? Some terrible, cruel trick of the universe, always dangling what I've already lost right before my eyes. Or, as mirrors tend to be, a portal to a different reality. You know, it's making me think of a horror movie I watched. Can't fully remember what it was. I know it was like, I think it was a twins movie, but one of the twins had died at birth, but she still existed inside the mirror. And I'm pretty sure the mirror twin convinces the living twin to swap places. And of course the mirror twin is absolutely psychotic. I should find that movie again. It was great. And of course there is the rules of mirrors. One of us is going to have to be evil. I get the feeling it might be us. We're having pasta again? What's wrong with that? You love pasta. I mean, yeah, but every weekend? It's like another world. The life I was supposed to have. The life that was stolen from me. Oh, but it's my speciality. Alright. I guess you're the cook, so you're the boss. Why is it showing me this? Are you trying to tell me something? Or just taunt me? Show me what was taken from me, as I'm helpless to do anything but watch? Or am I? Is this a sign? That witch! That should have been me! That is me! Whatever this is, a nightmare, a divination, a cosmic interference. What it feels like is a second chance. That is my life. I'm taking it back. Just go. I'll be ready in a second, okay? Alright, I'm going. See you downstairs. Oh, I guess you did have a... I knew we were going to be the evil one. I'm rather impressed with us though. We discovered how to use the mirror quite quickly. Oh damn, that escalated quickly. Jonas might be a little bit mad at us. There's so much blood. I'm dizzy. How? What just happened? Damn. What the hell? First things first, lock the door. Wash off the blood. If this is real, that means that really is Jonas out there. And he I gag. Bile rises in my throat. It's a miracle I make it to the toilet bowl. How did that even happen? It was so fast. It's like I blacked out. But my head is goddamn pounding. My heart's doing donuts in my throat. This isn't fuzzy enough to be a dream. Everything's in sharp focus. Almost too real. Goddamn Christ. I can't even kill a bug. This is so gross. What have I... No. That's me, right? So this isn't... I didn't do anything wrong, did I? Oh my god. Everything good in there? I had the vent hoods on, so I didn't really hear you, but did you yell for me? It's really him. In the flesh, an arm's length and a locked door away. Everything's fine. I saw a cockroach. You know how I get about bugs. Okay. Well, do you still need my help? No, I killed it, so don't worry. Okay, well, don't take too long. Pasta's almost ready. Oh, I want to show you these super cute ceramic plates I got at the farmer's market. You're gonna be obsessed. Trust me. And come on, you know I love you no matter how your brows look, right? That's him. Easily excitable, stupidly loving, impatient sometimes, but only because he can't wait to get to whatever's happening next. I can already see him, in his apron, wearing that dumb smile, like it's a fashion item. Bangs in his eyes even while he's cooking. It's him. So real, I can feel it. This is happening. This is my life. It is now. It always was. I got it back. The feeling surges up in my chest. Not nausea. Like before. Something warmer. Like hope. Stinging the way tears push against your eyes. Then, all at once, the guilt. Like being run over by a truck. Did I ever think someday I'd be standing over a dead body, thinking about my future feeling warm fuzzies? Of course not. I didn't take back this life. I stole it from someone else. I'm a Ford all over again. This time for real. Oh no, you know what movie this reminds me of? Not the Mirror movie. There's one where they think they're having like a house guest lunch party thing, and everything goes dark, but every time you leave the house and re-enter the house, you've actually entered a different universe. And I'm pretty sure, like, at one point, they enters, like, a new universe's house where everyone's gone insane and started murdering each other. And I just remember that movie being so messed up, because in all reality, you'll never be able to work out how to get back to your original timeline. Especially because, like, the party keeps splitting up. So, you're never going to find your timeline or your original timeline friends again. And yeah, that just reminds me of this, because we've gone to a different timeline and we've committed murder. If the guilt was like being hit by a truck, the fear is like being stabbed. What if Jonas finds out? He's gonna call the cops for sure, right? Am I going to jail? Is that a crime? Technically, there's no precedent, right? But the worst part is how he'll react. He'll love me. Right? I did this for him. Of course I did it for him. I'd do anything for him. I'd die for him. No. Of course not. You goddamn stupid. He'll hate me forever, right? He'll think it's disgusting that I could do something like this, right? No, I fought so hard to get him back. I love him more than my life, and he has to love me back. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's why the universe showed me this, gave me this chance. Has to be, because I'm meant to be here with him. Because I love him, right? But how can I lie to him? How can I let him see the truth? That snaps me back to reality, like a punch in the face. There isn't time. I'm standing here with a dead body, and the blood is getting everywhere. Is there any chance that we can shove the dead body back through the mirror into our universe? That seems like the best way to solve the issue. Good thing I know we keep this into the sink. It's for period blood, but same thing, right? God, I never thought I'd ever see something like that, even to myself. I'm sorry. Ow! Damn! Why is that the hot water? Wait a second. The mirror. So, this side is left. There's really not much I can do about the corpse. I never thought I'd ever in my life have to hide a body, especially not in my own home. Especially not one that looks exactly like me. I guess this is technically her home. The photos, the paintings on the walls. My home hasn't looked like this in years. This is more like what would have been my home. What would have been my life if Jonas hadn't... What is this place? How the hell am I even here? An alternate universe? If this were a movie, it'd be a bad one. Makes me wonder if there were others. Maybe there are other versions of me out there who've lost people like I have. I guess I should watch my back. Maybe if I can come here, then she can go where I came from. Oh, we're definitely shoving it through the mirror, aren't we? There. I'm sorry I couldn't send you off. Right, this is it. In a sense, I feel like that's kind of merciful that we've done it. Not for, like, Jonas or our current universe, but for our original one. Because if we hadn't sent the body back, then we would have just vanished. And imagine how many questions our family would have. I mean, at least if there's a corpse, it's resolved, right? Right. This is it. Hands clean, shoes clean, everything's good. Hair done, brows done, just the way I always do. Jonas, I'm home. What's the opposite of deja vu? Our living room used to look like this too, just a little off. A few things are different, details mostly. It messes me up that everything feels like it's the same, until I look closer. Oh, I'm guessing the green was our original one then. And everything's reversed, like in the mirror. Guess that makes sense, even though nothing here makes any sense at all. Babe, are you finally ready? Oh crap, I'm not ready. For months I've wished for literally nothing else than to see him again. But now, what can I even say? What can I even say? What if he can tell? What if he already knows? What else is different in this world? Is that even my Jonas? One sec. We used to keep photos all over the place. By the looks of it, this version of the two of us did too. If there's anything else different between this world and mine, I should probably make sure I know. I don't want to feel like I'm playing charades again, but at this point, I can't stop to think about whether or not I made the right choice. It's like those dreams again. The only way to go is deeper. I should probably take a look around the room. Oh, memories. A fruit bowl. We were always trying to eat healthily. Guess they're doing a better job of it here. We had people over a lot, so we always got snacks for them, and people would bring stuff over too. It didn't matter who they were. Everyone loved Jonas. I always felt like they were more his friends than mine. but I guess I never was an easy person to get along with. Added fruit to memory. I should probably take a look around the room. Oh, what movies have we got? A shelf filled with DVDs. When we first started dating, whenever I went over to his place, Jonas would let me pick out a movie from his collection. I thought it was dumb that he still used DVDs, but he said he liked collecting stuff, physical stuff. It was like his way of keeping record of his life in bits and pieces. You know, I don't feel like still buying DVDs is a dumb idea. I mean, my problem with buying them digitally is that, can you guarantee you're going to be able to keep it? I mean, what happens if you like rent it from somewhere and then it suddenly decides to say, nope, you're not allowed it anymore, it just takes it back? At least if you've got it physically, I can hoard it. I couldn't get rid of this stuff after he died. It was like betraying the memory of him. He who always wanted to be remembered by the little things. Added DVDs to memory. And another thing in defense of DVDs, some of them have some pretty nice box art. A fuzzy blanket. Whenever Jonas and I cuddled under it to watch movies, he'd always get too warm before I did. In the winter, when our heat wasn't working, he'd stick his feet out and ice me when he got cold. I didn't expect to miss that so much. Added blanket to memory. A digital clock. It says today is October 30th, 2023, at 6 p.m. So it seems this place operates on the same time as where I come from. This is where I'd be today if Jonas was still here. The thought makes me sick. Added clock to memory. I want to know about the bunnies. Bunny plushies I won for the both of us at the festival in our college days. I sold them last week. I used to love staring at their silly little faces, but now it just feels like they're mocking me. Added bunnies to memory. I have a feeling we might end up regretting selling those. I mean, after a while when the pain hurts less. That was if we stayed in our own universe, of course. Right now it's a bit of a moot point. After I finished nursing school, Jonas moved into my place. It took me some time to get used to his presence around me all the time. It was never just quiet at home anymore. He loved to chatter. Without him, it's just quiet. I used to think that's what I wanted. Added diploma to memory. Alright, I guess our drawings are our last memory. Or our pictures rather. Jonas put up those photos when I graduated. He insisted I should show off all the work I'd put in. Plus, it was like the beginning of a new chapter of our relationship. There are only 2 here, but I remember there always being a 3rd photo from the night we got engaged. It was the 4th time Jonas proposed. He asked me to marry him so many times over the last 2 years, and each time, I was too chicken. I know it hurt his feelings, and it hurt me to hurt him, but I couldn't stomach the thought of a wedding without thinking about my parents. I had barely learned to be an adult. How could I start a family? But Jonas was persistent, and he was too good to me. That photo, the park, under the weeping willow, the place where I finally let myself say yes. I put that photo away eventually. You know, I get the feeling after the first proposal, we should have really sat down with Jonas and had to speak with him. And just say we'd let him know when we felt prepared to be proposed to again. I mean, it kind of hurt to be rejected 4 times for a proposal. I couldn't get rid of it, but I couldn't look at it and remember that, even if indirectly, I'm the reason he added photos to memory. Do we blame ourselves for him getting in a car accident? Since this world is slightly different from mine, now that I remember, the other alien looked a little different from me. Maybe I should change up my appearance. I should check my memories to recall what the other alien looked like. And also think about what I have that the other Ayla doesn't. I'm guessing if we just click done then, we'll get a bad ending. I want to know, because I want to know if you'd recognize us if we don't change anything. I think that's about it. I sit down on the couch. I'm not ready to see him yet. What should I do now? I guess we watch TV. Our living room TV. We bought it when I was in school and never really upgraded it since. It sustained a lot of scratches. I stare into my reflection. Dead eyes stare back at me, empty of all feeling. The dark void of the screen seems to swallow me. A void. That's what it always felt like. Drowning in an empty black void. Wait a minute. My heart stops. I didn't have a reflection in the bathroom mirror. I stare at this one, its lips curling like a crescent as it looks at me. I didn't have a reflection. I am the reflection. Then who is she? What does she want? The noises of the room fade into the background, swallowed in the static that builds like a wave. I'm drowning. No, the world is just moving too fast for me to breathe, for my lungs to pump air like a busted balloon. My reflection raises a hand, and I almost flinch, heart dropping through my chest until it feels like it's led by my feet. She's smiling, a foreign thing, and I recognize the desperation in her eyes. Who are you? I need to think fast about how to get rid of her. You know what? I think I'm going to let her come through. I'm curious about the ending. It's over. Wait, where's the... I want it's over. Why are you here? No! Why are you doing this? Of course, I recognize that look, that hunger, that determination. You've lost so much. Nothing gets in your way now, not even killing. Can you stand the blood? That almost makes me laugh. If I could, then she, well, she's me, isn't she? I feel her in front of me, her hands warm against the cold screen. I don't scream. I just close my eyes. Okay, we can do this. Turn on the TV. No, you can't have him. I was here first. The TV screen flickers on. And tonight, a harrowing story about a double homicide on Maple Street. Police are left puzzled after. I see her, my reflection. In an instant as the screen jumps to static, her smiling is contorting into an angry scar across her face, wild rage flashing through her eyes. Then it's gone, replaced by the low-res videos of the 7 o'clock news, of the blonde anchor that looks like every other hot person on TV. And she's gone. I touch the screen. It's warm. I crouch down, trying to get a different angle. No matter where I stand, there's no reflection, just the video, flickering back and forth. I breathe. I try to feel my toes again. I do my best not to throw up. That was... Hey, babe. What are you doing? I'm almost done with dinner. Hey, are you okay? Oh, I stand. I didn't realize I was almost on the ground, hands braced over my chest like there's a wound. But looking up at him, it does hurt. Then, physically, like a wound that hasn't quite healed right. Like they tore open my chest, rearranging my insides, sewed it back up, and now they're asking me to pretend everything's fine. But how can I pretend to him? Ella. All this time, I'd thought about what I'd say to Jonas if I ever got to see him again. Even if I had to wait until it's my own time, I knew I'd be ready. Everything I never got to tell him, Everything I didn't realize had rooted down in my heart until it was torn out. But looking at him, watching him watch me, with so much wonder, as if we were young, as if we were first-time lovers, as if we had missed me as much as I missed him. What can I even say? I'm okay, sorry. I just, thinking about... It all fades into the static. My tongue is like a sock in my mouth. I can't speak. He looks concerned. I miss that. He bites his lip. I miss that too. Everything is exactly the way I remember. The oversized jacket, stains I remember from dozens of kitchen mishaps, and a few I don't remember. The way he fidgets with his bangs because they're way too long. It's all there. It hurts. You sure? You sound upset. Did I do something wrong? No, of course not. I just... What? Miss you? Still love you so much it aches. Can't stand looking right at you because I have so much to be ashamed of. So much to hate myself for. I just, that murder on the news, it kind of freaked me out. Aww, it is pretty scary. But don't worry, if anything happens, you know I'll protect you, right? Right. The other me, she called for him. She loved him too. Anyway, I'm almost done. You ready to eat? The good news is, he hasn't noticed anything different about us yet. Come on, it's too gloomy in here. You'll feel better in the kitchen. Also, it seems your brows aren't the only thing you changed. Alright, Pumpernickel. You can just sit and look pretty while I finish up this sauce. I can't help but laugh. It feels foreign, but warm. You know I hate it when you call me that. Please, you love it. He turns back to the stove, humming to himself. I sit there and watch him, still struggling to process it all. My body falls back into so easily, sliding into my usual seat, laughing and joking around like it's muscle memory. It's comforting, how natural it feels, that I was right, that this is my life, that I'm still myself. I know what I did. I know I'm an outsider, but I fit in here, like I always did. I should check the fridge, my laptop, and the utensils. Well, we're just lucky that this ain't VHS Bible, because we definitely would not fit in our mirrored world there. 2 sets of utensils. Jonas always insists on eating at least one meal together every day, despite how busy we would get sometimes. But ever since he passed, I've been eating alone. Added utensils to memory. What's in our fridge then? I'm expecting corpses. Should I check the fridge? Yes. I should examine the photos on the fridge. Jonas made that collage on our fridge. It started the winter of our first year we were dating. We went on a trip abroad, and since then, I've been on one every year. Jonas made that collage to commemorate it. He picked one photo from each trip, and he somehow always managed to find the one I looked the worst in, but he'd always say I looked beautiful, to him at any angle. These look different though, and there are few of them. Did they not date for as long as we did? They seem to be dated, in tiny writing on the corner of each photo. February 10th, 2021. Jonas and I are on a tropical island. He seems to have lost his shoe to a giant tortoise. November 2nd, 2022. Jonas pecks me on the cheek in front of the Eiffel Tower. I look embarrassed and flustered. August 7th, 2023. I am wearing a kimono and triumphantly holding a bag of goldfish at some sort of summer festival while Jonas is pouting on the side. Added fridge photos to memory. It's gonna be such a plot twist if we get to the end of this game, and it turns out the Jonas we're with right now isn't even the original Jonas of this universe. Like, he's also come through the myth at some point. Should I open the fridge? Yes. I should examine what's inside the fridge. Oh, we have a lot of drinks. 1 bottle of strawberry Fanta. We used to keep our fridge stocked with this crap. I am a pretty big sweet tooth myself, and Jonas loves strawberry like nothing else. Honestly, it's kind of weird that they only have 1 bottle. We never used to have anything less than 2 bottles of this stuff. Added Fanta to memory. Well, we've got other drinks, I suppose. Cartons of milk. Jonas gloats that the reason why he was able to grow so tall was because he loved drinking milk ever since he was young, and jokes the reason why I'm much shorter than him is because I'm lactose intolerant. Added milk to memory. Well, I'd still maintain my love of milk is why I've never broke a bone. Miscellaneous refrigerated foods. Some sauces and lots of tomatoes. Added miscellaneous items to memory. Miscellaneous refrigerated foods. Oh, I guess that's in the same section. Oh, all 3 together? What are the drawers? Oh, it's all... I guess we're done here. Okay, down to the laptop then, yes? A laptop. Despite being such a social person, Jonas says that nothing beats the comfort of being able to work from home and greeting his girlfriend with a loving meal after she returns from work. His work friends always say I don't know how lucky I am. Maybe I wasn't good at showing it, but I don't think I'll ever regret anything more. Added laptop to memory. Hi, Jonas. Jonas is garnishing the spaghetti. He always loved cooking, and he could spice up even the most simple dishes and make them unique. He used to pretend that he was a contestant on MasterChef, and I was a judge. It was so silly, but it never failed to make him laugh, and that never failed to make me feel a little bit warmer, even on the worst days. I know you're going to tell me that I don't have to make it so fancy, but hey, I want to make a dinner date special, even if most of the time it's just pasta. Oh, thank you, Jonas. But don't miss something in the fridge. I'm guessing I must have. Oh! There we go. I sit. He brings the plates to the table. They're steaming hot and smell like home. How long has it been since I ate a home-cooked meal? And today, judges, I have prepared my own recipe. A spiced tomato reduction with a perfectly seared beef steak and the finest organic pasta. You've truly surpassed expectations. I think you're gonna go all the way to the end, my friend. Aww, you played along, that's so sweet. He gives me a peck on the cheek. Why did I originally thought that was like a bunny's ear on top of our pasta? I thought you were gonna say, it's spaghetti and tomato sauce, nerd, like you usually do. I swallowed hard. Do I? Does she? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been able to joke around with him like this. And this dimensional stuff is goddamn messing with my memory even more. I can't tell where her memories end and mine begin. They're all cut of the same stuff, but they're not shaped the same, and it hurts my head to think about it too much. I guess it's your lucky day. Aw, every day's my lucky day when I'm with you. You big cornball. There she is. That's my sarcastic queen. But you know I love you all the same, right? Anyway, want me to grab you a drink? I mean, Should I select an appropriate beverage pairing for your meal, mademoiselle? No, you're a French waiter. Alright, fair enough. I'll have... What are we fancying? You know what? I say let's go for the milk. Seriously? I feel like you're gonna regret that later. Oh, crap. Yeah, no, we're lactose intolerant, aren't we? I did forget about that tidbit. He sets the glass down in front of me. It's nice, being taken care of like this. I miss that. Which hand should I use to pick up the glass? I can't remember. Right hand. Right hand is always the right answer. I should have taken care of him more. I reach for the glass, my mouth suddenly feeling abnormally dry. And there it is again, behind my fingers. That smile, curving like a scythe. She's here. You again? Oh wait, I feel like I can let her kill me again. We must. Wait. I want to see what's going to happen and how she gets out of the glass. Of course. She's an intruder like me. I was never meant to be here. I had my chance, and I lost it. This isn't my home. I feel her in front of me, her hands warm against the cold screen. I don't scream. I just close my eyes. Okay, we can do it. Wait, where's my actual answer? Drink it quickly. No, he's not yours. I got here first. I close my eyes and gulp it down. The cold liquid rushes down my throat in a cool, wet ribbon. I breathe. I wait. I don't dare open my eyes, terrified that she'll still be there. My own eyes, dark and roiling with anger, I recognize all too well. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but at the same time, if I could come here, if I'm capable of doing what I did, I know that in any universe, I'd want this just as much, just to be with Jonas again. I can't let another me take away what I fought for. I exhale shakily. That was a close call, but how much longer could I avoid my reflections? Whoa, you're good? You downed that drink, like crazy fast. Did you choke or something? No, I was just thirsty. Is the pasta too salty or something? No, it's perfect. Right, well, tell me if you want more. So, I want to talk to you about our trip this year. I was just thinking, you liked our last one a lot, right? Yeah. Wait, which one was our last one? Oh yeah, I think it was Japan, but I want to know how he's going to respond when we get it wrong. So let's say Galapagos Islands. Huh? What are you talking about? We went to Japan, remember? Oh, of course we did. You know, you've been acting kinda weird lately. But man, I was so glad we made it in time for the summer festival. They had so many fun booths, and do you remember? There was that one game we got really competitive over. How could I forget? It was the goldfish scooping, right? So I'm gonna say it was the yo-yo. You seriously forgot? It was the goldfish scooping game, Dumbo. Let's hope you did not forget my total victory, remember? Yeah, why are you so good? You wish you were as good as me. Grovel before me. I am the master goldfish scuba. But you're just trying to make me feel better, right? 'cause I didn't actually win. You did. I'll get back to you next time, though, so watch your back. You're so good at everything you put your heart in, Ayla. That's why I love you so much. Once you set your sights on something, you never let it go until you succeed. I guess he's not wrong. I don't know if it's admirable, though. I do have a hard time letting go, but at least I fight for what I want, always, for what I deserve, for the people I love. I love you too, more than anything. Aw, here's the corn dog now. But you know, I'm not complaining if you're feeling a little extra sweet today, because I really want to sell you on a wild trip this year. Picture this, you, me, the pyramids of Giza. After putting our dishes in the sink, Jonas heads to the bathroom to take a shower. Good thing I cleaned everything up well enough, I hope. I sit in the bedroom to wait for him. I remember I used to read or do crossword puzzles in the bedroom while he showered. I liked hearing the comforting sound of running water. Plus, his delightful shower opera. While Jonas showers, I should look around the room. A photograph, intrinsically frames, but it is decorated with stickers that can only be described as excessively cute. The hand-cut letters spelling first date blatantly stick out from the top of the frame. The photo is of Jonah and I, at bowling alley. That seems to line up with my own memories. Though Jonas seemed to forget a bandage wrapped around his foot. In this one, I can't remember if that's something that happened in my world or not. Truth be told, I'm not someone who keeps track of anniversaries. I don't like celebrations too much. It always leaves me in fear of what I could lose. Added photo frame to memory. A bird. Lately, I don't sleep in it anymore. There seems to be something on the left pillow. Added bed to memory. Is that gonna be hair or something? A stack of books from college. I hated studying at home. There was always yelling. I could never concentrate. The library was my refuge. That was where I met Jonas. I was in there probably 6 days a week, and he worked most of them. I thought he'd get tired of seeing me, so imagine my surprise when he asked me out. There is something in the first book, one of the written papers dated December 2020. There's no way I can ever mistake that handwriting. Added books to memory. Is that gonna be a phone number or something? The drawers hold the typical clothing items, except the bottom drawer, which seems to be almost empty. Should I open the drawer? Yes, we must snoop. A familiar box sits in the drawer. Could this be? Almost as if on instinct. I found my fingers prying open the black box, eyes glazing over until I finally saw it. It's not mine, but it's beautiful. The ring always meant something to me, knowing that there was someone out there who could accept all my flaws, my temper, my imperfections. I thought he deserved so much better than someone so scarred, someone who couldn't commit to him. But he wanted me, and the ring was always proof of that, even if it took me years to say yes. Did she ever say yes? Did he ever even ask? Did she ever learn to accept that maybe she could be loved? that she could start a family even. What does it matter? My Jonas is gone. I'll never start a family with him. It takes me longer than I hoped to blink the tears away. I have another chance here, a world where I won't make the same mistakes, where I won't let Jonas go, see his family alone, where I'll involve myself in his life because this time, I'm not scared of what I have to lose. I stared down at the glittering rock. I couldn't look away from it. I was so taken by its shining surface, it took me far too long to notice what else I could see, reflecting in the stone. Oh, you're trying to escape from the ring, huh? You! We all know what needs to happen. I'm afraid we must let her escape again. We must. Things will never. It will, once I end things here. Why did I think I could avoid her forever? The mirror, the TV, the glass, the ring. There's nowhere I won't be chased. What kind of life is this? Is this really what I want? Running from my own reflection constantly in fear of myself. And what's worse, in fear of Jonas finding out, in fear of losing him again. I can't do this after all. I'm not brave enough, or stupid enough maybe. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm sorry, Jonas. Okay, wait, where's our answer? Where? There it is. Until I secure my life here. Wait, did I not get it? Put it away. That's the one I needed. I snap the box shut and drop it like I've been burnt. Even something as small as this ring, I need to be more careful. I've made it this far already. Tonight, after Jonas goes to sleep, I'll deal with my reflection properly. Until then, I just have to bide my time. I'm so close already. I know this world like my own. I just need time. Hey, everything good in here? Yeah, just messing around with some old stuff. Oh, I didn't know you kept anything over there. Well, you wanna do something else? Watch a movie maybe? No, maybe we could just chill. Oh, yeah, okay. Wanna cuddle in bed for a bit? Always. What do we reckon? I say go to the right side. Hey, Alia? Do you remember I wanted the side closest to the door? Since I tend to wake up to use the bathroom more. Oh, sorry. I just thought we could switch it up a bit, but I can move over. Lying in bed next to him, his weight felt so solid, so real, so alive. I could even feel his heartbeat, endlessly ticking away. I could stay here forever. Can you believe it's almost our anniversary? Seriously, I never thought we'd be here after all these years. I know. It's crazy that we've been together for... I think it's only 3 years, right? Or did we get it wrong? 5 years. I think it was 3 years. Wow, I never thought there would be a time where I would be the one correcting you on this stuff. It's not really like you to forget these kinds of things. How does it feel to have the roles being reversed? Hey, come on. No need to rub it in my face now. Our first meeting felt so long ago too. Do you remember? We were both in college where I saw you. It felt so magical. In the lecture hall. Huh? Don't you remember? We had completely different schedules. We weren't even in the same major. It was the library. We met in the library. I was also so nervous I just blurted out the first date location I could think of. It was definitely the bowling alley, but let's say a study date in the library. You know, you're really mean. How can you forget our first date at the bowling alley? At least, did my bowling skills leave an impression? You sure did. I don't know if you're trying to be sarcastic, but I'll take it. We don't have to go into specifics on what happened. We kept our conversation going until we both started getting a little drowsy. Hey, so I have something to ask you. Who are you? What? Seriously, what's been going on with you today? You act all weird and spacey. You barely touched your food. And you tell me nothing's wrong. But I can see it, you know. What's going on with you? Why did I think I could lie to him? Why did I think I could ever pretend? He knows me better than I know myself. And I mean, that's literally here. I barely know myself. It seems this version of me anyway. She's not me. She's just someone I killed. Nothing, I swear. How can I say that? How can I look at him and say that? And lie with a straight face? The person I loved. The person who deserves the truth more than anyone else. I'm a fraud and a killer. Jonas deserves so much better than that. What are you not telling me? Who are you really? What? What did you do to Ayla? You're not being serious, right? I am Ayla. No, you're not. I don't know what game you're playing, but this isn't you. All the weird things you've said, the fake memories, even the way you move is just off. Either something seriously wrong, or I'm not crazy. You're not. So what are you not telling me? Who are you? He's yelling at this point. It's like a slap in the face. I'm not wrong. Tell me. Look me dead in the eyes and tell me I'm making this up. I can't. My throat closes up. My body won't let me. I can't lie to him like this. Not anymore. What did you do? In the bathroom, Why am I saying this? What am I doing? I can't stop it. It's all coming out like vomit. You need to understand, I just wanted you back. What the hell are you saying? 5 months ago, we were engaged. You were on your way to your parents' house to tell them the news in person. There was an accident. The train, they said it was a freak accident. I have been, for the last 5 months, I have been praying, begging, destroying myself. I swear, if I could just get you back. So when I saw you here... What did you do to her? What did you do to my girlfriend? I can't say it. She's not here anymore. Watching him come to the realization is the worst. The pain comes into his gaze. All of it, at once. It must have been how I looked. Jonas, please. Stop it! Stop talking! I don't want to hear you speak! He throws off the blanket and marches off towards the far end of the room. He looks angry. That's understandable. But when he turns back to me, he looks afraid, and something twists in my gut. How am I supposed to see you as anything other than the killer of my beloved? Where is she? I'm sorry. I know that doesn't begin to cover it. He's walking away. Ayla! Ayla, where are you? Ayla! Ayla! I want him to turn back, but I don't know if I can take seeing that face, seeing him run from me, seeing him terrified of what I become, seeing him look at me without recognition, without any love. I just want to go back and do it all, start again. But I just don't know. I'd do it again. I'd destroy another world if it meant I got the chance to see him again. I just want another chance. Ending 1. Confession. Okay, so I'm guessing it's going to be in the photos that can help us look more like this film's Ayla, right? Oh, wait. Is there going to be a mirror? Alternative Ayla. This is Ayla, but she's not you. This Jonas loves her until you took her place. Okay, so can I make my hair go in the opposite way? Jonas put those photos up when I graduated. Okay, so change the hair. There we go. What else are we seeing? Oh, change which hand is up. There we go. Anything else I can change? We've got to change the colour of our top. The top part's pretty much the same. Wait, go back. Not sure if there is anything I should change here. Oh, what are the hands? Oh, the ring. Yeah, she's not engaged. Take it off. I guess this is time for us to part ways. Ring slipped into pocket. I don't know how we explain the ring to Jonas if he finds it. Is that us about done? Oh, wait, I didn't mean to bring the hands back up. I think that's all I can change. Done. I think that's about it. I sit down on the couch. Okay, so we're trying to be authentic, right? So once we go for strawberry fanda. Oh really? You're not just playing along, right? Oh my god, you're not! I've finally done it! I finally converted you! Oh yeah! I knew you were secretly a Fanta fan! He sets the glass down in front of me. It's nice, being taken care of like this. I miss that. I feel like when we picked right, I feel like that was a good decision last time since he didn't question it. Wow, Japan is beautiful. I know, right? But man, I was so glad we made it in time for the summer festival. They had so many fun booths. Do you remember? There was that one game we got really competitive over. How can I forget? Goldfish scooping, right? Yeah, and I totally won't remember. I'd say don't kid yourself, it was a tie. Oh, it wasn't a tie. We totally won. You know, you really don't have to pity me that much. You could have just said you won. You're a big meanie. You're good at everything you put your heart in, Ayla. That's why I love you so much. Once you set your sights on something, you never let it go until you succeed. So we got this one wrong last time, right? I'm pretty sure his was the right side of the bed. Let's get in the left then. We got into bed. 3 years is a long time. Can't believe it's been so long already. I never thought we'd be here after all these years. Our first meeting felt so long ago. Do you remember? We were both in college where I saw you. It felt so magical. In the library? Yeah, it was my first day on my shift working in the library, and I saw you, and I felt sparks instantly flying. I knew then and there that I had to introduce myself. Man, I was so scared. I thought I had totally blown my chance when you gave me that deadpan look. I was so excited when you called me a few days later. I was also so nervous. I just blurted out the first date location I could think of. The bowling alley? Yeah, I think I really managed to make a good first impression with my bowling skills, don't you think? Did you hurt yourself? Is that what you didn't want to say last time? What are you talking about? He is visibly pouting. It makes me happy to know that you put in that much effort, trying to impress me. No. Yeah, you better. That bowling ball was real heavy. I was so scared I was going to drop it onto myself. But it seems like you did. We kept our conversation going until we both started getting a little drowsy. Hey, so I have something to ask you. Who are you? Okay, so I think I found it, so we had to get every answer correct, including the goldfish scooping where we totally won. I'm just kidding. You're not the only one who can joke, you know. I just mean, like, you're different today, but I kind of like it. Why so sappy? Something happened at work, huh? Or you finally realize being corny has its benefits. I breathed out slowly. It hurts not to be able to tell him how much I missed him, what I went through to get him back. It hurts not to have someone to confide in, the one person who is supposed to be my partner against the world. But to see him smiling at me again like this is worth anything. If it means I get to keep this smile, then he never has to know anything. He can love me like he loved her. After all, I am her, right? Nothing's changed. I did it. I won. I got my life back, and it's perfect. Jonas never has to suffer the loss of his lover, because I'm always going to be here, and he's never going to know. And we're going to be happy. I can feel it. I grab his hand, wrap his fingers around his, holding them so tight they tremble. I love you, you know. Staring at him like this, all my plans go out the window. It's so hard to be calculative when all I want is to fall into him again, be held by him again. But isn't that the point? What's wrong with taking it? Can we go to bed? You don't want to wash up? No, I'm too comfy here with you. Can we just stay like this? Yeah, okay. I have a feeling that somebody's going to have to realize we're not the same person, right? Like, we're gonna trip up sooner or later when we don't have the memory we need. You are very close, buddy. Oh! I see, she's hidden in your reflection. Hi there! Ending 2. Happily ever after. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have all the endings. I've got my 2 endings in the 3 deaths, right? By getting Asab's killed by the reflection. But there was something I did find while I was fixing my mistakes. That's if you pick water, and then you pick it up. It's all rather normal. And then we get attacked. And we get the green glitch. I don't think it changes absolutely anything, but I just like the fact we could get a green glitch. I'm gonna allow her to kill me now, I think. I guess I was right from the start. We were the evil reflection. And you do gotta wonder, how many different dimensions did Jonas die in for everyone to fight to try and get into this one? If you enjoyed that playthrough, I'd really appreciate you could like this video and subscribe to this channel. But other than that, it was a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.